Welcome to the Cinema Gold Show. I'm your host, Larry Lees. And on today's episode, we're diving into Darth Maul and why he needs his own movie. But first, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Audible, for sponsoring this episode. Audible is a subscription service that allows you to buy audiobooks that you can listen to on your phone. Audible allows you to choose from a gigantic array of audiobooks narrated by amazing narrators that you can listen to from anywhere. Right now I'm listening to The Dead Zone by Stephen King, narrated by Oscar-winning actor James Franco. It's the chilling story of a high school teacher who falls into a coma and wakes up with psychic abilities. In all seriousness, though, audiobooks are great for when you're alone and maybe you want to stop with the YouTube. Do you want a free audiobook today? Well, then go to audibletrial.com/Larry21 and you can get a free audiobook of your choice. So let's get into today's topic, shall we? Disney has been pushing out Star Wars content since 2012. Admittedly, the sequel trilogy garnered plenty of animosity from the fan base. However, there have been some bright spots to Disney's acquisition of the saga with Rogue One and the Mandalorian series. The sad part is, Disney has yet to shine a spotlight on a certain underdeveloped character that has captured and tantalized fans since Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace. That certain character happens to be Darth Maul. He first graced cinemas back in the late 90s with the first Star Wars prequel and electrified audiences with his red double-edged lightsaber. Despite only having a few lines and being killed before the first run of his film, fans have been asking for more of Maul, and the only way to answer their hungry call is by giving them a solo film centered around the Sith Lord. With so many spin-offs in the works for the space opera, it would make sense that Lucasfilm would begin development on a character that fans have been dying to see more of on the big screen, despite the fact that Disney has opted to ignore any spin-off films that would happen to take place before or during the time of the prequels. Darth Maul has pretty much become the most interesting character in the universe. As stated before, Maul has been acclaimed as probably one of the most interesting characters in the saga and earned the respect of the fanbase with such little screen time. There is a plethora of lore when discussing the Sith Lord. In The Phantom Menace, Maul was hired and taught by Darth Sidious to help and become instrumental in the resurgence of the Sith, and is trained to capture Queen Amidala and comes face to face with Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn and his Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the three spar in an epic duel of fates where Darth Maul viciously kills Qui-Gon Jinn. The character was cut in half by Obi-Wan and fell down a large shaft. However, that was not the end of Maul's journey. He survived being cut in half and ended up at a pile of scraps where his brother Savage Opress found him, and with the help of the Night Sisters, gave Maul new life as he set upon a path of revenge against the Jedi. With a character that has a fanatical propensity to consistently survive the fray or a seemingly impossible endeavor in the canon, Maul has a solo film, has a slew of potential, and could take the character in a few directions audiences have never seen before. The fact that this character was undercut was a letdown, and despite the Clone Wars series bringing him back, it seems that even still his cinema presence was inconsequential and short-lived. Even if fans may never see him in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, according to the digital fix. When thinking about an origin story for the character, it's best to build the character up from when he started out as nothing and was first introduced to the tempting ways of the Sith. The film could even explore more of Maul's relationship with his family and could give the Night Sisters of the Thamor some more exposure in the Star Wars universe that was never truly captured in cinemas. Maul is a complicated character whose potential seems innumerable, and his arc, if given the green light, could rival that of Luke and Anakin Skywalker. What seems most important of all is the fact that fans wanted his story explored a lot more in the saga. Despite the space opera's missteps with Solo, which fumbled tremendously at the box office, the origin story could make up for it tenfold because it is something that fans have been salivating over for many years. It may not be something as groundbreaking as a Darth Sidious or Solo film, but it certainly has the muster to attract plenty of eyeballs to its domain. Since Maul has become one of the fan favorite characters, it wouldn't be a surprise if this was a smash hit at the box office. If giving fans what they want proves successful for movies like Spider-Man No Way Home, Maul should find some common ground in financial fortune. The only thing that could conceivably hold it back from a billion-dollar box office credit would be COVID-19. Part 2, should it return and delay filmgoers to see the film, which may prompt them to wait until the film is released on Disney Plus to enjoy it again. Only time will tell if this project will ever see the light of day with fans swarming in cinemas to see it on opening day. So the question is up to you guys. Would you want to watch a Darth Maul movie? How do you think it should be set up? What do you think they should focus on more? Do we focus on him in his younger years becoming the Sith? Or the Sith from the prequel series? Let us know in the comment section below. And of course, if you want to support the show, you can buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/cinemagold. Your support helps the channel grow, upgrade our equipment, bring in new hosts, and take this show on the road. We hope to be able to record and stream live episodes from Comic-Cons in Texas, California, New York, and other major film events. And your support can do that, whether it's $1, $2, or $5. Your support helps. And we'd also like to thank again Audible for sponsoring this episode. As always, if you want that free audiobook, check out audibletrial.com/Larry21. That's audibletrial.com/LARRY21 for a free audiobook. And give us a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you so much for watching and listening. We will see you next time.